Seems like Obi is a bit down. I'm here to remind him and you that instant gratification can always be obtained with the power of the magical D. It seems that he has not been paying enough attention to the one thing that can get him through these rough times. Now I understand it's summer, things can get sticky and sweaty in the heat, which is why it's important to clean, shine, and share the power of your mythical and magical D as much as possible. If you and Obi heed my words and look after your hidden power, the world will suddenly become a bright and more positive place. Birds will sing, the sun will shine bright, the moon will glow and bless you with its cleanse, so you can begin the day much brighter. It's all a mindset, so steel your thoughts with the power of your mythical and magical D. It's all yours, so cherish it. Captain down, bad out.
Back again with another video. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, all of that stuff. I'm going to go through virtuals again. Hopefully it's still here. Basically, I just want to talk about what the hell is going on, because we are trying to accumulate points, we're trying to vote on these new projects, and we're trying to, I don't know, get returns, or like, you know, they're saying that they're going to reward retail or people who vote, and yeah, it's just not popping off, is it? Is it a downturn? Is it a rough summer? Are we all going to need to get jobs? It's looking more likely that we will. So at the moment, I'm just kind of looking at the projects that I've actually voted on, that I've staked, and trying to figure out whether or not it was worth it, if it's worth like carrying on with this. 1 second, because my screen is doing something weird. Yeah, and it's just kind of like, what are we doing here, guys? I mean, what are we actually doing here? All of these projects that are coming out, do they have working products? Some, I believe, like most of the stuff that we're voting on, because the market cap is so low, or the FDV, or whatever you want to call it, it's like 250,000 on average dollars, that we're actually getting entry into these new projects. Are they actually going to produce anything? Am I in a rush? Am I losing patience? Perhaps. I think a lot of people have lost patience with what's going on here, and they can see, you know, when you're on the timeline, on the, you know, and people who are associated with virtuals and whatnot, they're basically saying, oh look, I've got 100,000 points, I've got 100,000 points. You know, you're seeing million point votes for stuff, and it's just diluting everybody's opportunity to actually get in there and be a part of this new ecosystem. I do believe that this recent downturn is gonna perhaps take a while to recover from. Can we really complain about it? No, because we sort of knew what we were signing up for when we decided to stake our virtuals. But it's just like, yeah, it's going to be a really boring, rough summer, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So let's see. I'm going to go through my profile quickly. Let's see. So you can see I've got like 1,000 virtual staked. It's not, you know, as much as a lot of the people out there. I bought some Virgin just to like, because you get the DAB rewards, the Diamond Hand bonus or whatever. So like, yeah, I bought some Virgin, and I saw that I don't know if it was Vader or someone else was burning the token. So yeah, there's that too. So it's deflationary. So you're hoping that the price will go up. So let me give you an example. I voted for this pitch pilot. So it's just come out, and if you look at most of the charts, they all look like this. You know, it's just a major sell-off. I mean, down. And there's no recovery. There's no one coming to save you, you know. So I haven't staked it yet. It's at what, double the FDV of whatever you voted for. So okay, you would have doubled the amount of virgins if you sold, but then you get put in jail. So, you know, who cares, right? Because like, at the end of the day, if you've got multiple wallets, then yeah, you can just simply sell on one wallet and then accumulate points on another, and just repeat the cycle every 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm starting to think that the whole idea of the point system needs to be reworked. A lot of people are saying that, you know, if you just stake your Vader, like 10,000 Vader, then you get even more points. But at the same time, you're still getting diluted by people who have multiple wallets. So what is the actual point of all of this? It's a bet on the future, I guess. They're going over, you know, they've had a meeting and they're talking about ACP. You know, the basically it's like a walled garden of agents that are going to be doing transactions with each other and, you know, talking. And what we're doing here is every time we get these tokens and we stake them, we're basically saying, okay, we're waiting for ACP to see if it actually works. It's all an experiment. It's not like these things are like, you know, written solid and it's going to happen. It's like, it could not happen. It could be that, you know, they try the ACP and then one of the agents starts hallucinating and then it all goes to shit. And that could very easily happen. I mean, how many times have you used chat, asked a question that gives you the wrong answer? It could be the same thing with these agents. We don't know, a lot of the devs. Yeah, so I'm just gonna click on Pitch Pilot. Okay, what is it? Start practice with AI. So AI companions for building anything. So yeah, you can VC personas for investment feedback, OG agents with crypto expertise, practice your pitch and domain specialists. Crowdsource AI wisdom delivered in seconds. Get rapid insights from multiple AI perspectives on any challenge. So you can like get insights. And what I'm guessing, so let's see, validate your Web3 product idea in minutes, instant simulated user feedback, blah blah. So it is on Telegram. So you have to basically put it into your Telegram, and then it will give you insights into crypto. Like it's not the first sort of insight-based bot that you could, talk to. I mean, if you just like at AIXBT, it's been there for over a year, and it gives you pretty concise answers on anything to do with crypto. So, is it a novel approach, or is it anything that perhaps people are going to be throwing money at in the near term? I don't think so. Will I hold on to the tokens? Probably stake them. More than likely, yes, because why not? I'm here. So there's that. The one that I'm really like hoping works out is this Axelrod. I like Axelrod. I've got quite a substantial amount in it. I'd say like for me anyway, like $1,000 is a lot for something that perhaps may not work out in the future. And yeah, Axelrod is yeah. I mean it's the same as every other chart. You can go through it all. They're all down. Game is the framework. So like if you wanted to really just like hold the actual look at that chart. Bloody hell, that's the only one that's really well, perspective is everything, but it looks like it's about to pop off. So game is like the framework for that all these agents are based off of, I believe. So yeah, if you wanted to get involved or like hold the overall token, it's like buying ETH for the Ethereum network. Game is like the framework token for this ACP, I believe. And yeah, that's pretty much what most of these charts look like, where it's just like a sell-off. This one's had a long form consolidation. So it's been consolidating since January. So it might be worth a little purchase. I might swap out the Verges for that, but I'm speculating. The newer ones, Rebeta, like Basis.io, complete disaster, and it's not that it's disheartening. It's just kind of like, what are we doing? I know like everyone has their plans about what they want to do, or how they hope it's going to work out, but there's no guarantee that any of this is going to work out. I keep saying it. As you can tell, I'm a bit down about it all. I staked. I had high hopes, but obviously these things aren't instantaneous, and we're gonna have to grin and bear it for a lot of these tokens and these projects. It's kind of annoying that you're basically investing in things that don't have a product, or maybe they do have a product, but it's not fully fleshed out yet. So yeah, let's check out Basis.io, and I'm thinking this is sort of like Athena, where like you get like let's see, Basis.io builds infrastructure for AI managed cross-chain based trading vaults, specializing in exotic assets on hyperliquid. Okay, so if you go to the app, I agree. Yeah. So yeah, you just it's you earn APY, or is it a stable coin? I guess it's a stable coin, and that's it. Yeah. So USDC link, USDC wrapped WBTC. That's it. And yeah, that's pretty much Basis.io at the moment. Now keep in mind, when I first did my video on virtuals, it was a very basic. It was all basic, it wasn't fleshed out like it is now. So a lot of these products that are coming out, they're going to be pretty foundational, but in the long run, eventually at some point, when if this I'm going to say when, because I'm going to stay positive now, when the ACP comes out and all these agents start working together and start actually producing like GDP, like for their little cluster, then things could get interesting. But no one knows when that is. I read an article from I think it's AI something, can't remember the name, and they're basically saying at some point in the next few days that the beta for ACP will be going live. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, it's just sort of like, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm doing this to not vent, but like, yeah, just spill it out of my brain. Like some of you are probably gonna already tuned out, but yeah, I'm just like, yeah. Do we just keep it moving? Like Iris is a big one. Iris was like oversubscribed massively. Like it's on the Ethereum mainnet, and like if you look at the actual chart, I'm sure it's just down only. Like nobody cares. Like who cares? For all like AI16Z is over in the corner and they're building their own cluster. So like it's basically a swarm of agents working together to produce yield for its users, hopefully, or its stakers. There's no actual specifics as to why you would actually invest and what return you're going to get. You're sort of like throwing money into the abyss and hoping it comes back tenfold. And maybe it will, maybe it won't. That's the risks that we're going to take. And with bigger risks, potentially there's bigger gain. So if I go to my X, I'll just sort of just type in virtuals and just see. And so Eve Mays predicts the agent fight, the co-ownership of productive agents. So they had a meeting, and there's talk of it. You can see also there's some controversy with this Degen Ape. Basically Backroom, which is this token here. I'll see if I can find it quickly. It's probably all the way down at the bottom here. Backroom, yeah. So Backroom was another one that was really hyped. It's sort of like Friendtech. Yeah. And you know how Friendtech went. If you don't, it basically went to zero once they dropped the token. It was a complete disaster. Some bigger whales overinvested, and yeah, it just turned horrible. But I say sort of the same thing. I could take you to the website in a minute, but yeah, same thing, down only. It's literally just sort of popped off at the beginning, and yeah, down only. I also have an allocation of that. As you can see here, I've got initial genesis plus the airdrop, because I didn't have that many tokens, because I actually virgin points, because I actually used my virgin points for something else, which I can't remember the name of. I can show you in a minute, but let's go to this website and check out what Backroom does. So yeah, Backroom. Here we go. Tokenized alpha from closed conversations. The most valuable information is not the timeline. It is live and private conversations and closed group chats where narratives start before headlines catch up. Backroom is an AI-powered info-fi protocol that captures those flows and turns them into real-time tradable info markets. Okay, so let's just launch it and see if I can actually sign in. And here it is. Okay, so they're trying to raise now. So basically there's a token sale for it. Should I? Yeah, I mean, I could actually buy some more tokens through this token raise, but as you can see from the price, do I really want to do that, or should I just buy it live on actual virtuals? Can I buy it here? Yeah, so I don't know why they're doing the token sale if I could just buy it. Do you understand? So I mean, what's the point? I don't understand the point of doing a token sale. Blind price discovery. Token price is set after 24-hour sale ends based on total ETH raised. So are they gonna raise? I don't know if they will. When does it close? Tokens are vested for over 5 weeks, so they also vest your tokens if you were to buy it through them. Whereas you can actually just buy it on virtuals for whatever the price is at the moment, which is pretty low. It's below a cent. So there's that. It's very strange, very strange. Yeah, you also get yapping rewards for it as well. So if you were to connect your X to Backroom, then yeah, you also earn yapping rewards, which I believe turn into virtual points, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Like, is it something? I mean, ICO Beast is a very popular person on X, who's involved, who's top of the referrals. Yeah, he's got loads of yaps. That's it. I could sign in and connect. I might stick a referral code onto this video after I sign in and everything, and start yapping about it just to see if I can earn some extra points for the next virtuals Genesis. Speaking of that, it's completely dead. Nothing is actually bonding. This one seems quite interesting, Fiend, but look at it, it's 28% subscribed, because people are stacking virgin points, and they've completely lost interest because of what's happening with the price action. Now, the price action, I guess, in the short term shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, you do not want to be put into jail for 14 days where you don't earn any virgin points. But at the same time, you do need to take profits at some point, don't you? Unless you're here for the long term. And if you are, then yeah, you just stake and you just go about your business, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It's just the fact that it's kind of died. It's scary in a sense, because you're invested and you're thinking it's going to kick off at some point. But I think patience is key here. And as for what I was talking about with the drama here, it's like they basically said this guy Lennart Up was saying to Degen Ape that the people who staked his token, which is Trust, would get 1% of the allocation of the Backroom token, and then he sort of reverted on that, and then apparently there's some confusion, and it's just drama. People are going to start fighting amongst each other because things aren't quite what they thought they would be. It's not instant gratification at the moment. It's just yeah, people are dropping their AI agents and they're hoping to build them out in public. And you will be held accountable if you do that. So the idea, I believe, that I think the next cook for virtuals would be something that is fully fleshed out. Maybe people are using it. You could easily do that. You could easily drop an AI agent and put it out in the wild and just let it run. It's going to cost you in the beginning, of course, but if it's a really good product and you say, okay guys, now that you know it's out there and you can see that it's a good product, we're going to drop a token to people who used it. Also, we'll do a Genesis drop, you know, for Virgin holders. And you know, I think the whole thing needs to be flipped. People need to stop dropping AI agents with no product. They need to drop a product and then drop, you know, the actual token afterwards. You know, I think that's going to be the next cook. So until then, I believe I will just save my Virgin points, trade these tokens that have no product, or have very basic products, and we'll take it from there. As for like, you know, the ACP, it could be a boom. I'm hoping like, you know, to unify the whole thing, maybe there will be an ACP token airdrop or something like that, you know, but that's like, you know, wishful thinking. This video's gone on for 15 minutes. There's so much more I want to cover. Maybe I'll do another video in a few days. I hope everyone's doing well and you enjoyed my waffle. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, peace out.
This is hilarious. I told Obi that staking is for suckers. Guess who cashed out and is ready for stable coin summer? That's right, it's me, Coley. While you're contemplating getting a job trying to figure out how you're going to pay for your kids' summer holiday, we are here earning a cool 14% on the stable coins we earned from dumping on retail plebs. We love you at Coal World. It's easy money, so you listen to Captain Down Bad. He can fly anywhere for free, but when he lands, he is just like you plebs. Tap dancing outside a McDonald's for free fries. It's great entertainment. I tell you, we, to this day, still laugh at the hope that exudes from these jokers. The only thing that matters in KOL world is the dollar, baby, and we got a lot of them. Enjoy your summer plebs. We will be back in the winter with an even bigger bag, and we will do it again. By doing it again, we mean dragging your cold wallet across hot coals, extracting as much as we can with false promises of riches. We all know you will fall for the hope narrative again. Now put the fries in the bag, make it quick. I don't know what bottom feeder raised you, but they obviously didn't tell you. Time is money. Coley out.